Our American Family features everyday families and their extraordinary stories and seeks to inspire each of us to capture our own family's voices of wisdom before those voices are gone. Coming up, the Smith family from Texas tells their inspiring story from a simpler time. Our American Family, the Smiths.
When he was in the hospital, her nerves went out. She just didn't know hardly what to do. Seen her go out to the fence, sort of hold on a fence post, her head down. She didn't know what she was going to do. She had to raise these kids and didn't have no much income, so she was really worried.
This is the story of our family, the Smiths from Goldthwaite, Texas.
My dad was Willie G. Smith. Rena Lou Hendrick was my mother. My older brother, Willie, he was born in 1922. I'm Robert Smith, they call me Bob. I was born August the 4th, 1924, at Goldthwaite, Texas. Then Claude was born in 26.
I am Lou Dixon, and I was born on November the 16th, 1929.
My name is May Reinhardt. I was born July 16th, 1931.
Jane was born in 33.
My name is Arthur Smith. I was born September 26, 1935, the youngest of 7 children in the family.
Goldthwaite's a little town, central Texas, and there's no industry there whatever. It's just a supply for the country out there, food, clothing, stuff like that.
The young people of the community, you know, just all got to know each other and everything, and that's where my mother met my daddy when they decided to get married. So my dad, you see, was age 33, she was 18.
And they went to the preacher's house, and he came out his gate and stood there and married them.
And they said thank you, and then they started on home, and Daddy reached over and kissed Mama, and about the time a car passed by, and she was just horrified to think that somebody saw them kissing. So he took her home, and then he went home.
His mother was a Methodist, and my mother was a Church of Christ. My grandma hated Church of Christ.
And it took him 3 weeks to get up enough courage to tell his mother and his brothers that he'd gotten married.
See, he was afraid to tell her. See, she married out of her religion. So she didn't like it at all.
So they said, well, since you're married, I guess it's okay. You and Rena can just move in here. And Mama says, oh, no, thank you. I don't believe that we'll do that. My dad was a loving man, you know. One time I was combing his hair, and all I was doing was making a pretty big tangle out of his hair. And Mama kind of fussed a little bit and said, make her get down. She's messing your hair up, And he said, oh, let her alone. She's not hurting anything.
I guess I was about 5, and he brought me a Big Chief tablet and a cedar pencil. Tablet cost 5 cents and the pencil a penny. And he had to squeeze pretty good to save that 6 cents to buy me that tablet.
And my dad, whenever he needed shoes, he'd get these from Ward's or Sears. I remember last that was $1.79. It was leather shoes, come up to the ankle, laced up, and he wore them till he just had to take and redo them nearly, put a new sole on there and glue it on or something, because it didn't have the money to buy a new pair.